What's going on, everyone? This is Keith L. Jones, aka the Coach. I know that's a lot of light right there, so I'm gonna try to get in the area where it's not so bright. We're gonna get started in a second. I was actually talking to a team member of ours, which I'm about to add now. He should be here shortly. But what's going on, Jesse? I was actually speaking with one of the team members of the inner circle last night, and we was having a conversation, and he was proceeding to ask me some good questions, and we both agreed, and I think it was Jesse that actually came up with the idea, and stated that we should do this on a live or a Zoom, so we could ask, so I could ask you some questions and so everyone can actually hear it instead of telling someone that this is what he said, or someone that's been in the industry for a couple of years is why he's choosing to build myecon. So with that being said, that's why we're here. And if you're watching this, and I hope you understand that these are all my opinions, but I want to be truthful. That's why it's the locker room. I don't know if you watch or play sports. The locker room, that's where it get real. That's where all the behind the scenes stuff happen. We get preparing for the game. So we're in the locker room of the team, leverage your income. So with that being said, I'm gonna throw it over to Jesse, the member of the inner circle and newly crowned EVP Go. Congratulations, Jesse. I'm proud of you, my brother. And it's your show now, man. It's on you. So um, I'm
All
passing it
right.
off to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I'm really glad to be with you and the group um, that's watching us and that will watch us. And it was a good idea to come up with this live and just talk to you guys about just a couple of things, mainly just some questions that we're going to ask, um, well, that I'm going to ask you, Keith, and just to
I,
dig a little bit into your brain and just to see what it is that you can tell us about some of these questions that probably most people have, actually. And that's I think that's one of the reasons I was, when we were talking on the phone, one of the the reasons we were on the phone was I had some questions and you had some great answers. So I was like, you know what, we should share these questions with the team, so let's just dive right in. We're gonna, I got a few questions to ask Keith, and you guys obviously out there listening, these are questions for you too. So you guys can think about the answers while we're asking these questions, because these are questions for everyone. And let's see how we can compare them with Keith's answers. So here we go. The first question is going to always for me be, I'm always curious. Why did you join my econ? That's my first question.
I know the question's gonna get harder than that, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. That's an easy one to get my wet. But Jesse, you know me. We known each other for a few years, and we did a couple businesses before. And I think when it's all said and done, I've been in the industry about 6, 7 years, learning. And with that being said, excuse me, I've been a part of different companies, and I've started a company that I joined a company, many of companies that promise big money, make this overnight, do this and do that. When I look back at everything that I've done before my econ, it was chasing a result. And in this industry, it should be, in order to get the riches the way it's set up, you need to have a great product and help people. who are your customers. So you can still earn by helping people and not giving them false hope. And a customer, you want to use the product.
Hmm.
And look at what I did previously. And I was previously in my econ before, but I got unfocused. And I came back in June of last year, 2018, and I'm not going nowhere. But the reason why I came back to build this company is the products, what they have to offer, their leadership. You know, there's tons of companies that promise you to do this, or their products promise you to do this. However, you can't dispute the products that we offer. We teach you how to repair your credit. We teach you how to become financially educated and secure for your legacy moving forward. I can hold my hat. I can hold my name. I can hold my brand on that product. I could go to sleep and know if I invited somebody to join our business and they joined it, that I 100% know if they use these products, the results they're looking for, they will, see. So with that said, as far as the comp plan, things of that nature, it's fair. It's fair. So I love that the company allows me to brand myself and to help people and give back and teach them what I've learned over the years. So a long story short, that's my answer, Jesse. Next
All
one.
right. That question is always, we got a long answer for this one, but I mean that's a good answer. So the next question is, uh, what was the short term and the long term goals that you had in mind when you joined this company? You know, if you can answer those.
Yeah.
What were like
Well,
what were like the short and the long term ones that you could think of right away?
I mean, I'm gonna give you one answer for both because they're pretty much intertwined. Excuse me.
Yeah.
My I'm gonna just call it the long term because when I came back, I've been in the industry, so I understood what the industry had and what we need to become successful and offer. So my long term, I didn't have a short term goal, but my long term goal was to simply be able to use these products, become a product of the product, and show proof that it works. Once I have
Hmm.
my proof, now I'm able to build my brand and my team. And with the products, be able to create my own LLC, which I did accomplish. I have my own LLC. All right. So I'm using the products, I'm using the income to create assets. So my long-term goal is to create assets and continue
Hmm.
to and build and produce my own products, but utilize my econ as the foundation of my. That's it. Next, let's go. Jesse,
Can you hear me?
now I can.
Okay, sorry about that. Great, man. All right, question number three is, from all the companies out there, you know, all 30 of them, just kidding, there's thousands. From
It's
all the
mind blowing.
companies out there, how is myecon uh, the best one in your opinion?
The products. This company, for one, if you will learn how to earn more money without recruiting one person, the strategies, the knowledge, the knowledge we learn from my econ, we can pass this down to our children. Like growing up, no one told me and taught me about credit. I'm not saying it's my parents' fault. However, they wasn't taught because of the time and the era they grew up in. It's our
Hmm.
time to change the legacy. So that's how it's different. I could teach my children's children from this one experience that I'm going through, something
Mhm.
that my parents didn't teach me. So they will be better prepared moving forward in the future.
That's a good answer, man. Good answer.
It's
Next question
honest.
is, mhm. What was that?
I said it's honest, you know.
It is. And it's one of the main answers actually that most people would come up with that type of, the services that we have, to be able to make money without selling anything and without recruiting anyone and without putting more money into any type of investment. That's pretty cool actually. So yeah, next one is how do you get your signups? What methods do you use, or what methods do you like to use to, to get more business partners? How do you get yours?
One thing I love about owning your own business is you can brand yourself. So if you follow me on social media, I talk a lot of I give the people me. So I create a, a community of like-minded people. And once that happens, I share what we're able to do. Some people, I hate to say it, but it's life because people see what they want to see. They when you understand, truthfully, it's about numbers because
Hmm.
that person at that time might not be ready. However, if I put information out there and I know it's 100% true and they see it, maybe then they're not ready at that time. But over time, see me grow, proof, progress, and results don't lie. I'm showing you that we're fixing people credit. I'm showing you that people are getting more money. So I'm just continuing to show people. Right now, maybe it's not the time that they reach out to me, but maybe a year or 2 years. Think about how long it took you to come back and get back in contact with me. It was a couple years. But all what did I do? What was I doing at the time?
You were still active, posting and, you know, reaching out to people, networking. Yeah.
That's all I've been. No special potions. No, it's just being active. Now,
Hmm.
if you want to increase that level, that's when paid advertising and things of that nature comes into play. But I'm just sharing with you what I do on social media. You can look at my page, how I post, my opinions. So that's how I get people interested. And then they might reach out to me and ask me what it is I'm doing. Then I share something with them and ask questions, answer their questions. And from
Yeah.
there, if they want to join us, it's totally up to them. But you have to reach more people. The more people you reach, the more opportunities you have. What's up, John?
I hear you, man. I hear you. All right. Good, good, man. All right, next one is on a scale from 1 to 10, how important is a marketing system when getting leads and showing, info to your prospects? How important is a marketing system?
That's a good question. Now, the honest answer is it depends on how serious you are with your business.
Hmm.
Honestly, if if you don't run your business like a hobby, you don't need a marketing system. But if you don't run your business like a business, you need a marketing system. And most people might not even understand what a marketing system is. But for an online marketer, for your business, a marketing system is the equivalent of you having 1,000 employees on your payroll. It does the work for you,
Hmm.
right? So, in my opinion, 1 to 10, if you're serious and you want to become and take your business serious, a 10. You have to learn how to use it. Every business out there that you're connected with, one way or another, uses a marketing system. Your grocery store, your department store. Those, if you want a membership site and it sends you out coupons in your email, that's a marketing system. If they do it for their business, you don't think we have to do it for ours? 10 too.
Yeah. Of course. Nice. Okay. Next one. When recruiting and signing up business partners, why do we still need to build a list? So it's kind of related to the marketing system. Building a list with a marketing system. Some people might be recruiting without a system. They might be signing people up and maybe even making sales with the services. Like, why do they still need a marketing system? What's the point of building a list, basically?
The
I
point
mean,
of
it kind of
building
you
a
kind of
list,
answered it, but it's like, what is basically that? What is a list? What why are we building a list for if we're
a,
already
a
signing people
list,
up?
well, a list is your database. A list is because what I mentioned earlier, that everyone is not ready at that particular time. I might have introduced this to you today, but for whatever, to you, Jesse, today, but for whatever reason, financial, mentally, whatever, you might have been moving, it might have not been your time to, in the universe, to join. However, once you get through whatever you went through and with that mentally, if I didn't have you on my list to remind you that I'm still offering this product, 9 times out of 10, you would have forgot about this whole situation if I wouldn't have reminded. So your list is your own personal data. Again, it's a numbers game. The more individuals that you have on the list and you use your marketing system to send out reminders that you're doing this, sending out
Hmm.
value. You might create a blog or a video just giving out value how to help you save money. You know, that list is everything, man. I'm telling you, like the bigger you, it said that for every person on your list, that is equivalent, if you cultivate it right, $1 per month in residual income. So let's say you have 1,000 people on your list. If that holds to be true and you doing what you're supposed to do to remind people, hey, I'm still out here. Here's some value. You might purchase something here and there. That should be $1,000 a month residually in your pocket. So the bigger
Wow.
your list, the more I have to business.
Ooh, wow. Good answer, man. Next one. Kind of like the last one, actually. It's for two people actually here. What advice do you have for the new members and for the older members? What advice do you have?
Speaking to the new members, that's a great question, Jesse. Actually, um, and I hope they're listening. Even now or on a replay. But the new advice to the individual that has never been part of the network marketing industry before and would like to take part of it and learn and grow is to prepare for failure. Embrace failure. In order to learn, you have to fail to know what you need to do to get better. So,
Yeah.
with that being said, if this is your first network marketing business or business opportunity, myecon, the first thing you need to do is become a product of the product. Use the credit report, income, measure and measure every month the difference of how your credit goes up and how your income and your paycheck goes up monthly or weekly or however you get paid before the income shift and after. So now you're a product of the product, so you can share your proof. You're not selling anymore. You're showing people. And now when you have it, while you learn the other marketing stuff, the main thing that you don't have to worry about is if this product works. Because documentation beats conversation. You have the proof. It worked for you. You made money before you earned more money before you even recruited one soul. So that's the advice to the new people. To the individuals that's been in the industry for a while and maybe not where they supposed to be. I'm not, well, where they think they supposed to be. I'm not where I think I'm supposed to be, but I understand the process. Stay your lane. You're not in a race with no one else but yourself. Stay your lane. So it doesn't matter if someone has hit a higher rank before you. It doesn't matter if you haven't recruited a person and this new person came in and brought in five people. You don't know what they've been doing if they have a lot of people that was already set up to join. So just stay in your lane. Fix your credit, income shift your income, then learn at your pace and get better daily. Before you know it, you're going to be more skillful than you were when you started or who you are right now. So just focus on your goal. It's your goal, no one else.
Awesome. All right. Well, that concludes my questions. Thank you for answering them this way, and they're very good answers. I appreciate it. I believe that whoever watches this video recording or is watching it now has gotten a lot of value from the questions and from the answers, and it's something to definitely think about, not just for themselves, but for their future signups or their future business partners and for their future period with myecon. We're not going anywhere, and we have so many things left to do, and this company is for the long run. Doesn't matter if it takes you 6 months to hit the next rank, or 6 weeks or 6 days. You just have to keep pushing, and you have to know your why. You have to know why you join. You have to be a product of the product, like you said. Use the systems, build a list. I mean, it's all pretty much, you just pretty much answered all most of the questions that probably most of these guys that are new would like to know what's next. So I mean, and from here, I'm sure they're gonna have more questions besides these questions that we asked. So I appreciate that you took the time to answer them, and that's pretty much all I have for you guys.